Whoa. Yeah. Just so we're clear then, they said loose ends, they were talking about murder, right? Like actually killing someone? Capital murder?
Luca gave Rollo a quick elbow to the ribs.
Who was the founder? I was hoping you guys would know. Now, as far as we know, Kerr is the top banana at... Banana? Why banana? At Permanent Harvest. He sounded scared of this founder guy. So we have a topper banana on the field. Why the bananas? Out of all the fruits you could have chosen, why banana? What the hell is my mom caught up in? Has she talked much about the job? Not really. She said she was going to come in and continue the work of someone she respected. Who do you think that body at the warehouse was? The person Beck's mom came to replace? Oh my god. That would make sense. Beck, it seems that Nellie's predecessor got, loose-ended. I'm getting that impression. Okay, so we need to get your mom out of there before the festival happens. That's 2 days away. Won't she just come home after work? That creep on the radio station, they were gonna hold her there until then. So if she's not coming out, we're gonna go in and find
Beck
her.
flicked a large sheet of paper out of her pocket and slammed it on the floor.
We got this. Maybe this'll help. You have blueprints? Well, it's really just a welcome map from my mom's PH orientation day. But it shows the layout. Sure looks like blueprints to me. Look, here's the reception area, the big room marked Founder's Office. It even has the exits marked. Guys. We have a deadline, we have an objective, we have blueprints. You realize what this is, right? A heist? Are we pulling a heist? Is this Sly Cooper now?
Rollo started to wiggle with excitement.
I think we're heisting. This is officially a heist.
Chapter 6. The Heist.
The heist.
They spent the night's end huddled around that small map, formulating a plan to infiltrate the headquarters of Perennial Harvest. It would be no small feat. A modern facility equipped with all manner of technology, not to mention the swarm of clipboards that would most certainly be scattered throughout. By the time the sun began to peek through the car window used as a makeshift balcony door, all were in agreement. This could just work.
This is not going to work at all.
The final day before the festival would be used to prepare. They'd need to pool every resource at their disposal, pull every favor with a thread. Even enlist some unsavory characters around town with important tasks only they were suited for.
What does that specifically mean?
Luckily, there was enough ill will and mistrust toward Perennial Harvest that alliances could be found at a bargain.
I guess that's true.
Luca, Beck, and Rollo rubbed their eyes as they exited the treehouse. They hadn't slept at all that night. There was no time. The festival was to begin in 1 day, and they each had their assignments.
No sleep, no food. This kid's crazy. Alright, quick recap. Rollo, you're gonna talk to Roxy. Quarterly. Without her and Fritz, this whole thing goes to bust. Me, Quarterly is my middle name. And how do you plan on explaining your new...
Looked vaguely at Rollo's sizable figure.
circumstance? Bah, she'll be so happy I'm alive she won't even notice.
Beck snorted an involuntary giggle.
And Beck, you sure Iota won't just shoot this whole thing down when she hears it? She'll listen. Once she understands the danger Nellie is in, the danger we're all in, a plan will make sense. Okay. That leaves me with Gelf and Eggy. How are you gonna persuade them? I'll think of something.
They each looked at each other with sleepy confidence and nodded.
Well, Godspeed. Unless the help of Golf. Unless I have Iggy and Trish. Or Tish. Tish. I'm very curious. Since I got that password, if I go back, I don't know if I'm allowed to go back right now. I'll probably have to go back to the beginning of the game to do that. To get the password to Dad. Or do I need to actually go to his real body? Yeah, I'm gonna assume I need to go to his actual body because this is fake. Damn. Okay. Because I'm assuming that's where I say the password line. I don't think there's anything else, but it allows me to go back here, which is very concerning. I haven't seen Grandma in days. You figure she'd be worried about me, yeah? I'm hugging the plant, don't worry. I was like, nothing here.
Luca glanced. He wasn't sure what to think.
I'm sure I'll figure out I'm missing something, and I'll have to come back for it later. But we'll head on. We'll head on with the story for now. We're still missing a lot of ingredients, I think. But other than that... Do we need to talk to you? No. Perennial harvest? No. You're asleep still? Alright. Round the corner we go. Can't talk to who? What do you have to say? Undaunted, he shook his head. Over? No. Endings are merely a state of mind. This doesn't end until I give up. Wow. I admire the conviction. But can he really pull through? That means this timeline is not the true timeline either. Gosh. Can't talk to her. I, to be honest, forgot where I'm going. I'm gonna talk to everybody if I can. Nope, can't go there either. I wish I could punch that out of existence. That'd be great. What's over here again? Are you still asleep, Dawn? Probably. Oh no, you're talkable. Yawn. Never wondered why an agricultural company employs an army of survey takers? Clipboards. They just mean they're just trying to make us happy? Do they want to make us happy? Or just figure out what makes us happy? An important distinction. That is true. They're there to get our fears, apparently. From the mastermind himself. Well, I gotta go this way. I don't believe I never clicked on that statue. Hey, Golf. What can I do for ya? What are you buying? Well, I know how much you hate Perennial Harvest. Hate is a strong word. Oh, sorry, I mean, I didn't say it was the wrong word. Gotcha. So we're gonna break into their headquarters, and I thought you might be able to help.
Jeff wheezed out a long snicker.
You see, I knew you kids were alright. Great, so you help?
The joy in Jeff's face drained instantly.
Not a chance. Boy, give me one reason I should risk my hiding and abetting you rascals.
Looking into the sullen eyes of his would-be accomplice, Luca blurted out the first word that came to mind.
Oh my god. Sure. Yeah, it's all shit. I still ain't help him. Ain't that some shit?
Luca wasn't ready to. He shouted out again.
Okay. Yeah, so what of it? And I got more drunk than the king has copper. I ain't interested. I'm very curious. Hide?
Jeff's brow perked up.
What did you say? Go ahead and hide then.
Sensing some traction, Luca carried on with vigor.
Okay. Let a bunch of kids do what needs to be done. We're not afraid.
Jeff's scowl faded with a sigh.
Say what you want about golf, they do. And you'll hear him say, I had him for nothing.
One good stomp of the foot was all Jeff needed to drive his point home.
What was that you kid needed? Some sort of disguise. I've got just the thing. And while we're at it, that crate should come in handy. This ain't gonna be free, you know. I'm thinking about 5 sour gobs should cover it. Put it on my tab.
Luca offered out his open hand to seal the deal. With a firm and dusty grip, Jeff
Where am I gonna get 5 bags of that? Done. Swing by first thing in the morning. I didn't realize hide was the right one. I wanted to say them all. Darn. I wanted to see what he'd say to all of them. I guess he was hiding. Kinda makes sense, but at the same time I'm upset I got the right answer. I'm like, damn it. I'm trying to... Well... Hey Tish, look who it is. Look, are you here to try and tickle us to death again? Look, just hear me out.
He raised an eyebrow suspiciously.
We're listening. Hey, I know we've both been giant bags of... Oh, okay. Malice to each other? Alice. Wow, Tish, smart guy here with the smart words. Scram, we ain't interested.
Luca
Alright.
knew they'd need Iggy. He tried again.
oh shit to each other.
He gave a reluctant shrug.
You're not wrong. But lately, life has been kinda hard, you know? Hard? Yeah, well, life's always hard. Get over it, we ain't. I guess. Shit.
Iggy gave a reluctant.
I mean, I guess this is what these are for? But at the same time, I kind of don't like this bit. Because it's cool when you have the choices for the big picture. But for this, it's just like, okay, I'm just gonna keep randomly guessing until I get the right one. At this point.
Iggy considered the point.
Things have been weird around here late. Offering a truce and asking you for help. What do you say we pull our hostilities out for now? Pull. Buzz off. So it wasn't pull. Oh, now I have to go through the entire thing again. Like, I don't know. You know?
He considered the point.
This is the... We break our hostilities at least for now. We do like breaking things, even if the truce means less breaking things. I told you there was a way to have a truce and break stuff. Go on. I need you to cause a distraction so I can sneak into Perennial Harvest HQ.
A wild-eyed grin spread across Iggy's face.
My Luca Van Horn, I'm impressed. And after all this is done, you maybe can hang out in the treehouse sometime.
Iggy glanced over to Tish, who nodded in agreement.
Fine. But not because we want to see your crappy treehouse. We just like to cause chaos.
Quick nod, Luca was off.
Did you hear that, Tish?
Iggy gazed up at Tish with a smile.
He invited us to hang out at the
A
treehouse!
single tear ran down Tish's cheek.
I never expected this day to come. How wonderful. Yeah, that's the only thing I don't like about it so far.
7.
Like, those things are really cool when you get to go back and, like, swap around. But that's why I was collecting the extra ones and I wasn't using them anywhere. And then they bomb rush you and was like, hey, pick one of these random things that you have no idea what any of them do. And then you have to go through the entire sequence again. Why can't you just make it so I just, like, hold up the cards again and we choose again from that spot? Why do I have to go all the way back to the beginning? That's my only little nitpick, I think, so far about the game. At all.
Into the hive. A good heist requires preparation. And thorough preparation takes time. Something they had precious little of. So far, everything was in order. Jeff, Iggy, and Tish all agreed to do their part. Beck radioed Luca that night with a simple and covert message. We are locked and loaded on my end. And Rollo, after a lengthy confession, managed to persuade Roxy and Fitz to help. He stowed away in mission control for the night to avoid attracting attention.
How did he explain that to them?
Uniquely suited for the role, would be the first to breach Perennial Harvest.
Like, how did Rollo convince them he's Rollo? I guess that's not very hard, but at the same time, it's like, what the fuck happened to you?
The outfit provided by Jeff wasn't perfect, but a convincing disguise is 10% wardrobe, 90% confidence.
Alright.
Rollo took a few vigorous breaths and shook out his arms.
Just stay calm, Rommel. You can do this. Got your delivery here. A delivery? I don't have anything in my notes about a delivery. One moment. I'm sorry, but there's no delivery scheduled for this morning. Right.
He had to think quick.
No. That's because this goes directly to the founder. Yes, that it be kept secret.
Rollo sighed, adjusting his tool belt.
You know, the founder can be. I suppose we can leave this one off the records. You are very dumb. Our harvest awaits and such.
With a stroke of his mustache, Rollo proceeded into the Perennial Harvest headquarters.
These are the dumbest guys ever. Our harvest awaits. Package here for the founder. Oh, I didn't hear anything about... Yes, this is a need-to-know kind of thing. I'll just check.
He stammered and flipped through the pages of his clipboard.
This goes directly to the founder. I don't have time to fill you in. Oh, I see. If you could just complete this form.
Rollo interrupted with urgency in his voice.
Every time with the forms. Look, if you want to explain to the founder why I'm late, well, it's your funeral. I'm sorry. Why did you say your name was again? I'm
panicked.
Our harvest awaits. Sir? That's a restricted area. Excuse me, sir. Our harvest awaits! I need to light this candle, Tish. Yep. Click on the parental harvest. Ow. What was that? What was that?
The distraction was enough for Rollo to regain his confidence.
Just open the damn door. I've got a job to do.
The clipboard fumbled around in a frenzy.
I should check out that noise. Oh, come on! Just buzz me in already. Okay, okay. Ha 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 ha. Phew. That was close. Our harvest awaits. Hey, I figure. When in doubt, stick with the classic. Well, that was a close one. But you pulled it off. Nice work, Rollo. Alright, everyone knows what to do? Yeah, deep engineering is to the north. I'll go with Beck, in case she needs some muscle. I'll head east to the founder's office. You two be safe. Oh, good. Locate the founder's office. Alright, so we're actually breaking and entering. They have that covered. Got it. Water? That's odd. There's not even cups for the water. Alright. What? Interesting. I hate this room. I hate it here. What? You can do it? Oh, way to nowhere. What's going on here? Is it fake? Everything in this place is fake? It's like, oh my god. Solomon?
Solomon stopped in his tracks.
Luca? What are you doing in here? That's a long story. Are you okay?
A veneer of confusion flashed across Solomon's face. His words rushed out dramatically.
No, I am most certainly not okay. Some strange people grabbed me and... Were they in hazmat suits? Yes, how did you know? They brought me here and locked me up. Oh, you cheeky little bastard. Alright. Distracted, I ran. Dang, okay, you should stick with me. We've got a plan.
Solomon's facade briefly faltered.
We? Yeah, Rollo and Beck are headed to deep engineering. Thank heavens you found me. We've got to get out of here. Can't just leave yet. But they'll catch us again. I've got to do something first. When you were running, did you happen to see a door marked Founder? Founder? Why are you looking for him? I'm not. I just need to get into that office. Now that you mentioned it, I do think I saw a door that said Founder. It was just down this way.
Happened to notice a plaque above the door.
Office of the Founder. Knocking comes with consequence. Oh, here it is. Alright. So it is. Pretty lucky that I ran into you or I might have missed it. Truly fortunate.
Luca tried the handle.
No, of course not.
Solomon leaned forward to examine the mechanism.
Regrettably, it seems to be some sort of electronic lock. I don't see how we could possibly... How we could possibly defeat a lock like that.
Luca smiled and looked at his watch.
Let's just wait a minute. I can't believe she's actually doing this. I don't know what sort of funny business you're up to, but I like it.
She mimed a quick hat tip and ambled off with a whistle.
Everybody hates these people. Good afternoon. You saw nothing about the shovel.
The light on the keypad changed from red to green.
How did you do that? It's good to have friends. Quick, let's go inside before someone spots us. Bye.
Luca switched on his walkie-talkie.
Rollo, I'm in. As expected, there's a control panel. Great timing. We're stuck at the locked door marked 24601. I need you to get us through. If someone catches us, we should get out of here. I'm not leaving my friend Solomon.
On the computer screen, a green cursor blinked in a password field.
Okay. Don't have a way to get around the password.
Luca pecked out his best guess. Underground secrets. The screen blinked to life.
Okay.
Columns of green numbers glowed on a black background.
Hey, how did you just guess that? Oh, it's this absurd password Rollo heard when he was down here before. It's funny how someone arrogant enough to call themselves the founder used such a basic password. Or they were thinking several moves ahead, not expecting anyone to guess something so simple. These villain types always end up outsmarting themselves.
Solomon's jaw clenched into a half smile.
Your powers of dedication or deduction are as impressive as your luck.
Luca quickly scanned the columns for number 24601.
Well, I think I should do it. Bingo bango, doors open, Luca. You never fail to impress. What is this slippery loud even doing down here? We have a friend whose mom is in trouble and we're here to get her out. I see. Oh, Luca, I think we're close. The next door is marked 13806.
Once again, Luca scrutinized the numbers on the screen. In that moment of distraction, Solomon reached forward and pressed a large red button.
Maybe this one's opens the lock. Nope. Intruder. Crap, we got company. Luca, we must go faster. One sec, I can't think with all this noise.
He quickly skimmed the screen with his finger.
Here it is, 13806. Go, go. Here's my fumbling hymns. My apologies, Luca. Totally. Don't beat yourself up. I know you were just trying to help. Good. Good. Aw, man. No water cups. Rollo! Why is that thing there? Rollo, are you okay? Rollo, come in.
Mr. Kerr approached with a sneer and spoke into his walkie-talkie.
You can turn off the alarms. They're trapped.
With self-satisfaction, he called into the hallway.
That, my dears, is a dead end. Nowhere to run. Rollo, where are you? Are you okay? Yeah, I think we lost him. Making our way back to Nellie's office. Oh, you two rabble-rousers are coming with us. Nope. Make a break for it! We have a decoy team. That little shit just kicked me. It all comes back around. I love this. I have to stand there after them. That's hilarious. Okay, I think that worked. Roxy and Fritz have them on the wild goose chase. I'm having trouble following what just happened. Like I said, it's good to have friends. Rollo, how long do you think Roxy can distract them? How long can Roxy keep someone so pissed off that they can't see straight? Let's just say we've got time. Entering Nellie's office now. Mom! Honey, what did you do to your hair? I thought you'd be happy I finally used young chemistry lab kid. You sure have a knack for making me incredibly proud in the most frustrating ways. We need to get you out of here. Me? Who is your adult friend? Oh, I'm not an adult. Adult. Ever heard of a growth spurt? I'm more of a growth spew. No, that's not possible.
He leaned over to examine his teeth.
Is anyone banding on the Monologue consistent with Tempest liquid exposure? Oh, gunk they forced me to drink? Yeah. You drank it? Oh no. They told me it was only being tested on plants. Oh, Beck, sweetie, I promise I didn't know. Mom, what the hell is going on at this place? I was brought here to work on the discovery of a lifetime. A novel chemical compound was discovered under Beacon Pines in a wellspring they called the Source. They named it Tempest liquamine. It pulls energy from its surroundings in order to fundamentally alter matters. She looks oddly like Nat, yes? Nat's her younger self in that timeline? Make it stop! She sounds exactly the same! Oh my god! This story is... Anyway, in order to fundamentally alter matter's time relationship to time, it was a secret to Valentine's fertilizer. They harvest the source, infusing small amounts of templates liquid into the product. It worked wonders, drastically accelerating plant growth. Crops would be ready to harvest in a fraction of the time. But it led to complications. The foul harvest. Perennial harvest came in to clean up the mess to succeed where Valentine failed. Now, templates living is rebellious. Rebellious? You can think of it as manifestation of change itself. It's volatile by its very nature. The more you try to force it to do a specific thing, the more it resists. Yes, I can relate to that. My role was to finish the work of my professor, Dr. Prescott, harnessing Tempest liquimane to reliably manipulate an organism's age. Just imagine how many people we could feed. Mr. Kerr was very insistent that we achieve a successful result before today's festival. But you didn't, right?
Nellie sighed.
You know how much I love a good puzzle. I poured myself into the problem. It wasn't long until I discovered oddities in Dr. Prescott's notes. Oddities? They contained obvious errors, mistakes that someone of his reputation would never make. So I fixed them, and now I get to replace my entire wardrobe. I am truly sorry. Nah, those clothes were hand-me-downs anyway. Sounds like Dr. Prescott figured it all out, got cold feet, and intentionally sabotaged his own work. I considered that possibility. I've even sent a letter asking him to clarify his thinking. Mom, Dr. Prescott's dead. Kerr had him killed. What? I overheard them talking about it on the radio. It's why we got you get you out of here. I just... like, now. Wait, the vial. I finally solved the chemical equation, allowing direct controlling of aging. Mr. Kerr picked it up just before you came. All the more reason we have to hightail it. Luca, we've got Dr. Muzzle heading your way now. Roger that, be careful. This is crazy. Alright, everything's on track. And what is your plan for escape? We'll do everything when they get here. In the meantime, maybe we can dig up some more info. There's a lot. Alright, what to start with? The file cabinets.
Each of the cabinets.
This is so ridiculous. Good stuff. They're all locked. Perhaps he's not as careless as he suspected. Yeah, you aren't. I see. What is this? Looks like the founder was helping Kerr plan the festival. Why would such a secretive leader be obsessed with a party? Only time will tell.
Luca held his hand up to the ashtray.
Still warm. He must have been here recently. That must be weird. For your kid body. Mouse 80 proof whiskey. A hard drink for a hard man. Wow. Even his alcohol is arrogant.
Solomon muttered inaudibly.
I should just smother you right now. What was that? I said I shouldn't bother you right now. Don't be silly. You're no bother at all. Let's see what he has. What else is on this bad boy? Security system. Time card logs. Payroll. You know, for being so evil, this guy sure is boring.
Solomon once again muttered under his breath.
Just you wait. Huh? Oh, nothing. Yeah, there's like nothing. I see nothing. Really sorry you got dragged into this mess, Sullivan. You needn't worry about me. Well, I feel bad either way. We're gonna get you out of this, I promise.
With a subtle, quivering lip, a smile crawled across Solomon's face. They heard the trampling of frantic footsteps from the hallway.
Lock it, lock it, lock it. Locked. That was close. When Nellie's office, it was swarming with clipboards. We barely got away. Did they follow you? Yes. Roll. Or we started tossing around blame. Is it possible someone ordered pizza? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Definitely not pizza. What now? Don't look at me. I'm officially retiring for the heisting business. We're so sorry for the inconvenience. We just have a few quick questions. Just let me think. Can someone watch the door? Of course. Everyone else huddle up. Whoops. I think this little caper has gone on long enough. Solomon, no. Hush now, child. The adults are speaking. Dr. Rowe, a brief reintroduction is in order. We've never met in person, but we have corresponded. You see, it was I who hired you. Solomon, the pathetic orphan child. The powerful and ignorant founder. Harper, the fallen progenitor who created this town. Parental harvest, Valentine fertilizer. All connected by a single thread, yours truly. But that's...
Her eyes searched the floor in thought. Solomon watched eagerly, waiting for the flicker of epiphany. With a sickened look, she peered into his soul.
Ah, yes, now you've got it. Tempest Ligvain, you discovered how to reverse the process.
Solomon clapped with genuine delight.
Yeah. Very good, Dr. Moa. Very good. Though the discovery wasn't intentional.
Solomon glanced down, examining his youthful form.
And the effects went a little too far for my taste. That's why you needed me to finish Dr. Prescott's work. Which you did admirably. Mr. Kerr, the vial, please.
Presented it with a theatrical twirl of the hand.
Oh, man. May I present to you the 8th wonder of the...
Before he could finish, Rollo snatched the vial from Kerr's hand.
Good job, Rollo. All this stuff sounds pretty valuable. Be careful, you fool. You have no idea what you have in your hand. Actually, we do. You just did a whole Evenville monologue thinking about it.
Rollo casually tossed the vial to Luca.
Gosh, maybe I'll have a taste.
Luca jiggled the vial mockingly.
Seize him. Luca, over here. Move another inch and I'll smash it.
She held it tightly behind her back.
Where's this gonna go, though?
Solomon sighed, speaking in crisp, measured syllables.
You have no plan. I'll smash it, I swear. Fine, risk killing us all. Or if you're lucky, nothing happens, then what? We capture you and grant you much less leniency.
He pursed his lips with feigned sincerity.
And you stay a child forever. I give you my word, if you hand it over now, none of you will be harmed.
A deep uncertainty washed over Beck.
You're a smart girl, Beck. But there's no shame in being outwitted by someone smarter than you. We both know that there is only one way this ends.
She looked to Nellie shakily. With a dispirited nod, Nellie sighed in defeat. Beck slowly approached Solomon.
Brr. That's a good girl. Beck, don't do it. We can't trust that jerk. I'm sorry, he's right.
With apprehension, Beck conceded. Solomon pocketed the vial and brushed off his shoulder with a sharp flick.
Mr. Curry, you have allowed yourself to be humiliated by a group of children. Report to my office tomorrow for a performance review.
The blood drained from Kerr's face.
Of course, sir. First, you have to have a speech to make. Trot out there and give me an introduction I deserve. And don't forget to smile. Yes, sir. And to think all of this is thanks to the efforts of Mr. Van Horn. I understand, how is this all because of me? I said Mr. Van Horn, silly child. Dr. Walt Van Horn, your father was always a thorn in my side. I offered an opportunity to be part of something great. The fool was blinded by righteousness. He even broke into my laboratory in an attempt to sabotage my work.
Solomon shook his head with gratification.
But the universe has a very funny way of correcting course. By meddling with the forces he didn't understand, Walt showed me its true potential. As fate would have it, Luca, your father's dying act was to grant me life eternal.
A muffled applause resonated faintly through the walls.
Well, that's my cue. After the festivities, my subsequent ascension, I will return to deal with you all. Until then, I suggest you use this time to reflect on the magnitude of your failure. You three keep post outside the door. Alright. Well, crap. Alright.